It was discontinued a few years ago, but I bought 7 cases of it on eBay from a guy named Reggie.
McToast, McSoup, McJug McGone. Here are 10 discontinued McDonald's items you'll never taste again.
I miss them all so much.
Hot mustard sauce.
Miraculously, it is hot, sweet, and savory.
Who doesn't love a chicken McNugget? While they may not be the first thing you order when you visit a McDonald's as an adult, sinking your teeth into the childhood favorite still brings a smile to most of our faces. The crunchy golden batter and juicy chicken are a delight all by themselves. But sometimes those nuggets need a little pep. Luckily, McDonald's has always offered a variety of dipping sauces to liven up those McNuggets. Of course, honey and barbecue are still as popular as ever, but the hot mustard was a spicy alternative to the sweeter classic dipping sauces.
We're different.
McDonald's hot mustard was just as popular as both barbecue and honey, if not more so. In fact, the spicy dipping sauce has become something of a food legend. Unfortunately, most people haven't been able to find that legend as of 2014. The burger giant discontinued the sauce, much to the disappointment of hot mustard enthusiasts everywhere. However, there are a small amount of McDonald's locations that still carry the spicy sauce, so hop online and let the search begin. McToast Sandwich.
Where's my sandwich?
McDonald's isn't just about hamburgers and fries. In fact, the mega chain has been stepping outside its comfort zone for years, serving a wide array of items and experimenting with much success. Over in Europe, the McDonald's menu has many peculiar yet appetizing items. There's the tiny panzerotti stuffed with mozzarella and tomato in Italy, and Nutella McCrunchy bread, and the McToast Sandwich. And what's more classic than ham and cheese? This is what the creative minds over at McDonald's Europe must have been asking when they came up with their McTwist on this classic sandwich.
What a twist.
The sandwich comes with a slice of processed mozzarella cheese melted over a circled slice of ham, which rests on another slice of cheese. The toast that gives the McToast its name comes courtesy of 2 buns flipped upside down and lightly toasted. The McToast is available in Italy, Sweden, and a few other European countries. Unfortunately, the sandwich is nowhere to be found anywhere else. While the sandwich may not have been discontinued, for us in North America, it might as well have been. McSoup.
Soup is soup and I'm starving.
A nice hot bowl of soup on a cold day can be a comforting reminder that sometimes there's nothing wrong with simplicity. While most fast food franchises tend to stay away from soup, McDonald's once decided to put their own spin on the hot broth with the appropriately named McSoup. You can't say McDs doesn't have a knack for coming up with the most creative names. All kidding aside, McSoup was a unique alternative to the everyday same old burgers and fries many of us are used to. The soup came in several varieties. However, it failed to catch on.
I'm a failure.
Perhaps one of the reasons was due to the soup being described by customers as Campbell's soup poured into a McDonald's cup. The general consensus resulted in the soup's lack of a fan base. McSoup was not long for this world and was discontinued, but there is a dedicated fan base online who want the soup to make a triumphant return. So for all of you McSoup lovers still out there, keep those fingers crossed.
Don't stop believing. You understand?
Yes.
First time here? Well, we're the ultimate guilty pleasure, so hit that subscribe button and join the party. Now, more secrets. McPizza.
Okay. I want pizza.
McDonald's isn't exactly known for pizza. However, this didn't stop the burger giant from dabbling in the world of the pizza pie. Back in the mid-'80s, the chain experimented with the Italian dish, offering up its own version of the classic pie, the McPizza. The McPizza originally came in a family size and was placed on a rack in the center of the table, just like at a standard pizzeria.
Relax, we're legit.
However, by the early 90s, the pizza was scaled down to a personal-sized pie. Unfortunately for pizza lovers, McDonald's customers weren't happy with the long cooking time for the pizza, which was at odds with the restaurant's reputation for fast and speedy service, and the McPizza was discontinued. However, don't give up all hope if you're a McPizza fan, because it's still available at one location in Orlando, Florida. McJordan Burger.
I'm Michael Jordan. I'm not Malcolm X.
We all know LeBron James. Yes, perhaps the greatest basketball player playing today, King James has won the hearts and admiration of basketball fans worldwide. But before James ever laced up his Zooms and hit the court, there was Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan was more than basketball. He was a pop culture icon. And as such, there was, and still is, a fair bit of merchandise with his name on it. From Nike Air Jordans to posters to burgers. Yes, you heard that right. The basketball star and McDonald's teamed up to bring NBA fans and burger fans alike the McJordan.
Like Michael Jordan? I love Michael Jordan.
Debuting in 1992 and then making a comeback in 2020, the burger was named in honor of arguably the greatest basketball player ever, Michael Jordan. The burger was sold mostly in the Chicago area for obvious reasons and consisted of a quarter-pound beef patty with bacon, cheese, barbecue sauce, mustard, onions, and pickles. Unfortunately, if you've never had the chance to taste the McJordan, you likely never will, as the burger, much like its namesake, has permanently retired. The McRice.
Yeah, brown rice, not white rice?
Yes.
There are many different things that may come to mind when you get that McDonald's craving. Big Mac, those golden fries, McNuggets, rice? No? Well, if you happen to live in Asian countries such as Indonesia, Taiwan, Hong Kong, or the Philippines, and you've eaten at a local Asian McDonald's, then you may have had the pleasure of sinking your teeth into the McRice. An interesting merger of East meets West cuisine, the McRice debuted in 2006.
Here I am.
The burger consisted of rice patties, which replaced the normal hamburger buns, and toasted before being topped with black and white sesame seeds. The McRice came in beef supreme and chicken supreme. However, the novelty quickly wore off in the Asian market, and the McRice was never to be seen again. The idea of a rice patty bun, while innovative, simply failed to capture the imagination and hunger of customers. Sriracha and Kale Burger.
I'd like to recommend the burger of the day, the If Looks Could Kale burger.
Every fast food franchise has dabbled in the world of the trendy. It's inevitable. Chains have to cater to whatever happens to be popular at the time just to stay in the race, so to speak. Of course, McDonald's is no different. The mega burger chain has added various trendy items to its menu over the years. Whether to appeal to the youth market or to revitalize its brand, McDonald's has had both success and failure with trendy items. The Sriracha and Kale Burger was McDonald's attempt to capitalize on two popular food trends at that time, while also offering a more bistro flair to this particular burger. The burger consisted of a quarter-pound patty on a toasted artisan bun.
On our legacy artisanal vintage throwback menu.
The Sriracha sauce was blended with mac sauce and crispy onions, and of course, kale completed the burger. This Sriracha had everything millennials were looking for in a burger, at least according to their market research. Unfortunately, the Sriracha burger was met with backlash from the very people it was trying to appeal to. Millennials made their feelings known on social media, stating that Sriracha was not millennials' favorite ingredient. Instead, the generation was craving more important things such as universal healthcare. Ouch. Suffice it to say, it didn't take long for the trendy burger to disappear from the McDs menu forever. McLean Deluxe.
Hey, is that healthy food?
In recent years, many fast food chains have attempted to appeal to the healthier eater by offering customers heart-friendly, leaner menu options. However, before the healthy fast food craze of the mid-2000s, McDonald's offered healthier menu items way back in the early 90s in the form of their Deluxe line. One of those healthier deluxe items was the McLean Deluxe. The McLean consisted of ketchup, mustard, a whole lettuce leaf, pickles, and tomato, which is nothing special.
It's not really worth my time.
The selling point was the reduced fat patty. McDonald's achieved this because the patty was only 90% meat, with the remaining 10% being made up of carrageenans, which is a chemical derived from red seaweed, and water. Not exactly the burger your grandmother used to make. Unfortunately, customers who sampled the McLean were met with a tasteless patty, and the secret ingredient of carrageenan was widely mocked. The Deluxe line is one of the burger chain's biggest marketing failures, and the McLean Deluxe bit the dust. The Big Xtra.
Extra ketchup, extra mustard.
McDonald's is known to have a few signature burgers that are beyond popular. The Big Mac and Quarter Pounder are just about as famous as the franchise itself. But that hasn't stopped the mega chain from introducing potential replacements or partners to its current signature burger line. Enter the Big Xtra. The Big Xtra made its debut in the early 90s and has an interesting history. The Big Xtra was launched to compete with the Whopper, Burger King's signature burger.
2 double Whoppers with fries and 2 giant Cokes.
This, in turn, caused the rival burger chain to launch the Big King, Burger King's answer to the Big Mac. Interestingly enough, the Big Xtra ultimately replaced the Arch Deluxe, which was a replacement for the McBLT. Wow, kinda makes your head spin, doesn't it? Unfortunately, for anyone who loved the Big Xtra, the fun little rivalry wasn't enough to keep the burger around. The Big Xtra was discontinued and replaced with the Big and Tasty, which, depending on where you happen to live, was also discontinued. The McDs McJug.
This thing?
Yes.
It's just a jug.
Occasionally, it's hard to quench your thirst. McDonald's has always provided its customers with an abundant supply of soft drinks to do the job. And for a while, the burger chain was offering a jug large enough to keep your thirst at bay. The McJug first appeared in the 90s and was pretty much what you'd expect a giant McDonald's drinking container would look like. The jug was your standard water jug, complete with straw. However, the jug could hold 54 ounces of whatever sweet, frothy liquid you wanted to pour into it. The red and white jug lets everyone know exactly where you got it, with the words McDonald's McJug scrolling across its surface.
They make me. It's my brand.
Of course, with Coca-Cola being such a close and valued partner of McDonald's for years, the soda brand's instantly recognizable logo is also present on the jug, so you know exactly what to put in it. Unfortunately, it seems people just weren't that interested in the McJug, and it didn't take long before the jug disappeared forever. Nowadays, the McJug has become quite the collector's item, commanding a hefty price on eBay and other sites. If you fancy yourself a collector and are a bit curious, you may find yourself bidding on a genuine McJug.
Let's go bid. Let's go bid. Let's go bid.
We've got more than McDs on our menu, so stick around and tap on another great video. And show us some love and tap that subscribe button and that bell to join our notification squad.